Welcome, folks. Welcome to another Let's Talk. And yes, it's Blood Bowl 3 again. And my, oh my, oh my. Has Blood Bowl have been put through the ringer? Now, to summarize what has happened, we've only been having this game out for well over a week and a half now. And this game was a buggy, unfinished, unpolished early access garbage that did so poorly that it got a 1.8. And this week, the team who created this game, I think it was Cyanide or Endicon and Games Workshop, have been utterly lambasted by not only YouTubers, game journalists, and big companies have also lambasted them for their practices. And it has been a hell of a bad week for them, and it got worse. You see, what happened early in the week, someone data mined the files and found out there were 7 teams that were still unaccounted for in the game. That's right, they're already in the game files. So basically, they're there. Instead of downloading them, they already put them in the game. So that didn't look good at all. That looked from bad to worse. But then, something happened on Wednesday. Now, as you can see here, we have a somewhat of what I like to call a little bit of an apology slash backtracking, which is not only in one thing they did, but two. I'm going to cover these right now. First off is the new admin tools. Now, as many of you know, there was not much admin tools for private leagues. This was something a lot of private leagues people, including ourselves at the YouTuber League, were concerned about. Well, this came out on Wednesday, and this was a video I was going to do, but more news came out literally early Friday morning. So let's take a look at this one first, shall we? Now, as according to said by the admin tool, they were going to address members of different leagues, though the entire Blood Bowl community. You have concern about the advanced tools in Blood Bowl 3, and they're hoping to have them ready before, season 1. Now, as I stated in my previous video, my review, which I thank all of you guys for commenting and watching it. I thank you all. But what I said in that video, where I said it was a buggy mess, bare bone piece of crap, well, this is what they're going to bring in before season 1. Additional admin commissioner into the league borders, adding and removing ongoing computer tools, seeds and knockout competitions. You see, these were things that were supposed to be in, at the beginning. These were supposed to be in at day 1 and weren't there. Now they're starting to bring them in. Then we got the follow of advance each round manually, assess a match so it could be replayed if a crash occurs. Oh, wasn't that supposed to be in from the get-go because we're having a horrific problem where people are conceding through crashes? You're not really doing a good job, are you guys? Assessed a manager can replay if crash. Specific match results including SP and gold. Which, yet again, if you lose, you don't get to re-roll or anything. You just get what you're given, which is ridiculous. Take team coverage without them needing to be admin friends list. Yeah. So basically, they find out that a lot of people have absolutely went balls to the walls to them and actually went berserk on them because, they wanted these admin tools and they weren't given them. And now they're saying, they're going to come in before season 1, which is like, I think that's in about, because we're in March now, and I think it's in 1st of May it's going to start. And we got about 2 months, but to be honest, this should have been in day 1. So not much an apology, but realizing you actually screwed up. But it gets better. You see, early on Friday morning, we got this. Sorry, Friday afternoon. We got this. Customized system update. Now, this is a big thing. This is the big thing. Now, listen to this. Since the game's release, there's been a lot of discussion around the customization system as some of our players care about. We wanted to address the topic individually. I wonder why. Because people like Angry Joe, myself, Young Yang, and all them have literally absolutely lambasted them for this? I wonder why. Our aim has been to provide transparent and rewarding system of players, but we must acknowledge that the delay of the planned reward feature not only present in the system, but in an untainted way, but also revealed its weakness, which is something we like to change. So basically what they're trying to say is, and I'm going to be very, very, very callous and brutal here, Yeah, you didn't do a good job of it, you son of a bitches. And then we have the next part, which is listen to this, guys. Listening to your feedback is important to us. Oh, you think? Considering the fact you've been absolutely lambasted and sodomized by the entire community of not only the Blood Bowl community, the GW community, and the gaming community, I think you really have some problems, guys. One of our main criticisms of the system is faced is the fact that buying an item unlocks one copy instead of unlocking unlimited uses. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, because a lot of people didn't want to buy them because they think, oh, I want to buy that helmet for my team. Oh no, you only have one. That didn't go well, did it? PlayStation soon monetizing was one of our main goals of this game. And they're probably saying it's not. Okay, I'm calling absolute horse crap on that. So, sorry guys, but that is horse crap. So this is the new thing they're going to do now. All commons, rare, and epic pieces equipment bought will now unlock for ultimate use among your teams on players that share the same position. You will not have to buy multiple copies of the same helmet or shoulder pads anymore. We also want to clarify this is a rule will apply both items obtained as rewards. Well, you know what I say to that? You should have done it at the beginning, guys. You've been called out for your BS and your monetizing bullcrap. So, yeah. Yeah, you're doing things right, but I'm sorry to say this, guys, but the damage has been done. Because in my previous video, I've heard people saying that they've returned their copies, they've got their refunds, they're not coming back. So even if you do all this, the damage has been done. Because I'm going to get to the point later on. Legendary items. Unlocking items through shop or reward will be less frequent than other rarities, and we want those customizations to remain exceptional, a way to make the key players stand out. This is why legendary items will not be unlocked for ultimate use. So basically, guys, what they're saying is the legendary items will stay as they are. One buy per piece. Now, I'm going to be honest about that. Fair. I'm not going to argue with it. That's fair because it's legendary. It's supposed to be rare. It's supposed to be hard to get. So, and it's supposed to be looking snazzy. So, I can let them off with that just a little bit. But, yeah. Now, you wondering what they're going to do with Blood Bowl Season 1. Well, this is the thing where I'm happy they've done, which is this. Remains our plan to launch Season 1 in May. So basically, in May, a new faction will be released, and the seasonal features like official ladder and Blood Bowl Pass will be implemented. We appreciate that the launch hasn't gone well. Oh, you think? Well, with that in mind, we will start the new season right. So basically, guys, the first season with the new faction and the pass, free. You don't pay a penny. You don't pay a penny. You don't pay Warpstone. They've actually got something right. Now, I know I sound a bit sarcastic here, but this should have been... I mean, if we didn't have this horrific bullcrap we had from the beginning and the huge lambasting, we wouldn't have to go through this. And this is something this should have been from day one as well. Because you remember, guys, a while ago, I said, for all the delays that, the guys who did Blood Bowl 3 should give us an apology, something to say, look, we waited you've waited this long, we've delayed 3 times, here's something as an apology. This is what I'm talking about of an apology. Now, getting a free faction and a free Battle Pass entry, you think that's good or bad? I think it's a good thing, because it means, okay, you've made a mistake, and you're giving us a free team. So basically, if anyone's bought the Brutal Edition, or got the extra stuff from the Brutal Edition, like what I did, it's going to give me now a chance to buy 2 teams instead of 1. Good. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys. When I said earlier about how the damage has been done, I mean it. The damage has already been done. All the casuals who've seen this or watched this on the internet will not go near it. It's going to take people like myself, Krendor, other Blood Bowl YouTubers who's going to have to make it look good and try and make it sell, because I'm going to be honest, guys, I want Blood Bowl to continue. I love playing Blood Bowl. I want to see it continue, but not in this state and not the way they've done it. Now, will I still continue playing Blood Bowl 3? Yes. When it's fixed and when it's got all its bugs sorted and we have a proper system for the leagues. Because all of us in the YouTube League want to play bubble free because we want to get the new teams, the new stuff. So, to be honest, this is what I like to call damage limitation, but also an apology. So let's have a look at the discussion page before we go and see what do people say, because I'm interested to hear what they got to say. So this was a few XN news. Could I say change? I mean, well, okay. So he's saying it's a good direction. What this commenting, and I agree with him. It is moving in the right direction. But as I stated, has the damage been done? Because as you can see, many of the basically what they're trying to say is yes, they're all promising news, but some people I would say are a little skippy, which I don't blame them. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think the damage has been done already and there's no return, or do you think this is the right direction they're going by saying, you know, we've made a mistake, here's some of a penance by giving us a free team, essentially? What do you think? If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you on the next Let's Talk. Catch you later.